Hello everyone, welcome back to Pokemon. My name is Dario, and Pikachu's standing on the door. In the last part, we went through Viridian Forest, where I kind of just talked a lot about behind-the-scenes stuff. Wasn't intending to. Anyways, in this part, I'm going to try to refocus and just kind of be more in universe, I guess, to kind of like be like, ooh, what's that? What's this? I guess. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, we made it to Pewter City, and our first thing is talking to this guy. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, but Pewter Gym's Brock is totally into it. Wait, what? There aren't many serious trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, but totally... Oh, that's a weird sentence. Like, so Brock is totally into it, like serious training, as opposed to the bug catchers, which aren't. Okay, gotcha. Any Pokemon that takes part in battle, however short, earns XP. So you kind of saw that previously in other battles where, even though Mankey was like low on health, when I switched him out with Pikachu, he still got some experience. It's actually a quite effective technique when you're trying to build up a lower level Pokemon that maybe doesn't have a lot of good moves. Psst, you know what I'm doing? No. I'm spraying Repel to keep Pokemon out of my garden! Let's see what he's... That's right, it's hard work. Pewter City, a stone gray city. I just love how they change the color palette for pretty much every city you go to. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught by the trainer. Like even though it doesn't like thematically make sense, I guess, like, in real life things don't change like that, but I mean, they had to work with what they got. I mean, the Game Boy Color, like, basically like a portable NES, so I think it's pretty good, actually. But I don't know. Anyways, Pokemon become easier to catch when they are hurt or asleep, but it's not a sure thing. So once again, I did try to do that when I paralyzed Mankey to catch him. Tried to knock I mean, it looked like it didn't work, but it actually is helpful. Also, lowering their XP, their HP, their health a bit, tends to make it easier. You know, you see these... I've always seen these ones where it's like, you know, crammed full of Pokemon books. I always wonder, like, what that means exactly, like... I mean, when you go to someone's house now, like, there tends to be, like, a bookcase in the living room or somewhere that's just filled with books, like... And... You know... Like, I mean, I presume it's, like, the same kind of thing, but it's, like, at least at other people's houses, like, their bookcases are kind of, like, oh, like, you know, world history, or maybe, like, a Bible, or, you know, some religious stuff, or maybe art, you know, or, like, story and stuff, but, like, if your whole thing's full of Pokemon books, like, and there's a lot of houses in this world that are just filled with Pokemon books, like, I just want, like, I just feel like diversify a little bit, you know, have a little bit of... you know, other, you know, books of other types, you know. I don't know. Just... You check out the museum? Weren't those fossils from Mount Moon amazing? Oh, no, I lied to you. Sorry, no, I did not check out the museum. Really? You absolutely have to go. Okay. It's right here. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around. Alright, well... Pewter Museum of Science. So let's check it out. If I can... Come on, Pikachu, what do you think? Alright, looks like Pikachu wants to check out the museum too. It's $50 for a child's ticket. Would you like to come in? Right, 50. Thank you. So this is kind of like a nifty little side thing you can do. There actually is no real purpose to come here. Like, there's no secret item or Pokemon or anything. It's just a little, like, it's just world building, actually. That is one magnificent fossil. So that's a fossil of Pokemon. Aerodactyl fossil, primitive, rare Pokemon. And if we come over here, Kabutops fossil, primitive and rare Pokemon. So yeah, it's just world building, honestly, but I love it. I mean, it really helps pull you in, you know. And also, I think, like, from the aspect of a kid, like, you know, you going to museums or places like that, like, are usually dictated by your parents or, you know, a school field trip and stuff. Like, you can't just walk off and, like, you know, out of your house and go yourself. But you can do it in game, and I don't know, I think that's just what helps. That's probably one of the best things, why Pokemon gravitated to people so much, because it's like, you're doing stuff that you normally couldn't do in real life. I mean, you know, when you're older, you know, like now, I could do that. I could just go to the museum right now if I wanted to, but, you know, 10-year-old kid like me being 10, no, there's no way. Hell, I mean, even as a kid, I wouldn't have like $2,000 to my name, so... Anyways, rambling again. We have a space exhibit now. Oh, okay, that's... He was just standing there waiting for me to finish talking, that's all he had to say. Moonstone? What's so special about it? Meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. Moonstone? July 20th, 1969. The first lunar landing. I bought a color TV to watch it. It's actually really interesting because that actually reflects, like, you know, our real life history. And it's in game. Versus later Pokemon games, which I'll mention, you know, they try to take place in a very separate universe. You know, they try to really, like, sell themselves as, like, this is different. But, it's just kind of interesting because, I mean, that's, once again, as I was just saying, like, what made Pokemon so appealing to people is that it still kind of felt like our world, just with Pokemon in it. But later games really, I mean, you see all the futuristic advances they have to it, like, I don't know, I feel like it kind of, like, distances that connection that, you know, the earlier games had. I don't know, I'll talk more about that way down the line. I want a Pikachu, it's so cute, I asked my daddy to catch me one. I'd like to get that Pikachu off you, but it's too attached to you. Oh, this guy was gonna beat up a little kid just to get a Pikachu? Was this like Willy Wonka? Space Shuttle Columbia. That's actually the real space shuttle, you know, from the past of that time period. Well, this game was originally, yeah, 96, yeah. Of course, this was unfortunately before the unfortunate accident that happened to it. Later games, I think, removed the reference to Columbian. It just says Space Shuttle, so... But once again, another real-life reference to it. You might be wondering why I'm tending the garden over here. There's actually an item over here. I don't really remember where it is, though. Oh, well, we'll come back for it someday. Let's finish exploring this town. It's rumored that Clefairies came from the moon. They appeared after Moonstone fell on Mount Moon. Pewter City Pokemon Gym Leader Brock. The rock-solid Pokemon trainer. I don't know why I laughed at that. Probably because in my head I thought rock hard. And I'm... You know what? I was just saying I'm not a kid anymore. Apparently I still am if I'm laughing at silly jokes like that. We got a little house over here that we can't quite get into yet. Because as you can see, we got the little, you know, bush that we can't cut down. I think we went into this house. Let me just double check. We pretty much... Oh, no, we didn't, actually. Nidoran, sit! Bow bow! Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. So, you find out more about this later, but he's referencing the fact that, well, because one of the biggest aspects to Pokemon is trading, which I'll try to do at some point. But Pokemon you trade from someone else, they grow faster. They actually get experience at a 1.5 rate versus just the normal 1.0 rate that, you know, my Pokemon get for the Pokemon you catch, for example. But the problem is that if it gets too high of a level, it'll just outright disobey you. But Pokemon you catch will always obey you no matter what. Like if your trainer ID matches, so you're, you know, the OT trainer, the ID number. If you trade a Pokemon, that'll be different. It'll say like whoever actually caught it, and then their ID number. However, one way to get around that is that, say for example, if I traded my Mankey over to someone else's game, like someone who beat the game, and then they grinded it up to like level 50 and then gave it back to me, like I could use it no problem. Like it'll still listen to me because I'm its original trainer. But Pokemon that, like say if someone just traded me like a level 50, like, I don't know, Pidgey or something, level 50 Pikachu, then it won't listen. So you get the idea. You guys aren't dumb. So that's another incentive to get badges, and also I think exclusively in this game, and then maybe the next game, the badges you get also slightly increase certain stats of your Pokemon. I think only a marginal amount. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Notice thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils at Mount Moon. Please call Pewter Police with any info. We just explored this whole town. What police were there? You know, whatever. So if we go over here, you're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. Follow me. You kind of just get forced, similar to the museum, you kind of just get force pulled over here. There's actually a way, to manipulate the game to kind of, get past that trainer. I don't know. That might be stuff I show in a bonus episode or later on. I don't really want to mess around with, this particular game file too much, because the original Pokemon games actually can be quite glitchy, so I won't mess with that too much on this. But maybe on another save file, I'll try that out. If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. And this guy must be a ghost or something, because he walked. I mean, I guess maybe he just slid past this little way. Everybody in this world can just walk normally, except my character, which can only walk in a 4-dimensional space. Hiya, I can tell you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. Let me take you to the top. Okay. Alright, let's get it happening. It will be tough for your Pikachu at this gym. Electric attacks are harmless to Brock's ground-type Pokemon. So that's kind of all he really tells you. He doesn't tell you what's effective against it. He just tells you that Pikachu won't be. It's a freezer. Oh wait, what does it say? The first Pokemon out in a match is at the top of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of Pokemon matches can be made easier. Okay, that's also very true. That's something actually I wish Pokemon eventually changed. And freaking Gilbert actually beat the gym already. I don't know how, but he did. But yeah, so whatever Pokemon's at the top of the list will go out first in battle. And as I was saying, I kind of wish later Pokemon games changed that, because it kind of gets annoying sometimes where you just get automatically brought into a battle and, you know, your Pokemon's at a disadvantage. I wish it could kind of be like the anime a bit, where, you know, maybe there's a coin flip, you know, before the battle starts, there's a coin flip, and then, you know, you get to choose which Pokemon out of your list you want to go to. I still don't know why they haven't done that. I don't know, maybe there's some... I don't know what that Pokemon team is thinking now. Stop right there, kid. You're still light years from facing Brock. So, as you saw inside, this is the first gym of the game, Pewter City. Well, not the first one we encountered, but the first one we could actually get into. This is Pewter City with Brock as the gym leader. This isn't Brock. This is a junior trainer. And every gym you come across is always going to have trainers that you can fight beforehand, kind of as a warm-up to kind of get an idea how they're like. You don't have to fight every trainer. You sometimes at least have to fight one. This guy we actually could have avoided if I just walked around behind his back. And whoa, was not expecting that. And so we got a Sandshrew next, which I don't think we've ever encountered one before, so we get to see its butt kicked. And I didn't know, actually, low kick can flinch Pokemon, so that's really convenient. When a Pokemon flinches, they don't move for that turn, so it can be really beneficial, actually. And we just got 178 experience for Mankey right there. Darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance! Let's see what he has to say. You're pretty hot, but not as hot as Brock. Okay, I'm just walking away from that one. So I'm gonna go heal real quick and then come back to get ready for the gym leader. So I guess something interesting to mention before I get this battle started is you can actually see in some of the manuals of the game that, for example, when we fought this junior trainer right here, all the battles in the game, they actually prefaced with the, meaning that like earlier, when we fought or last episode when we fought the bug catcher, like it would say that in the game, like the bug catcher wants to fight, the last wants to fight, you know, the junior trainer wants to fight. But the problem was they actually removed that from the game because when you fought gym leaders, it wasn't like, you know, the leader wants to fight, it was, you know, their name. So when we go up to fight Brock, it actually said, and I'll show a screenshot of it, it said the Brock wants to fight. And presumably, you know, the other gym leaders, it would say the same. So, yeah, just something amusing I wanted to point out. And so, yeah, we got everything. Let's see. Mankey should almost be, yeah, ready to level up again. I think I'm just going to let Mankey take the go for it on this one. I'm not going to switch into Pikachu. I saved, we got potions, we got everything we should need, so let's go for it. Our first gym battle of the game. I'm Brock, I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock hard defense. See, he said it, not me. Rock hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then, show me your best. The Brock wants to fight. Alright, Mankey, let's see what we got. So, fighting type moves are super effective against rock. And we should knock this out with no problem, this Geodude. And we're also going to get a level up. And then so we have his last Pokemon, which is Brock's Onix, at level 12. This also should not give us too much trouble. I won't breathe a sigh of relief just yet, though. Oh boy, okay. So this move, Bite, is probably going to be the main problem of this gym battle for most people. Bite actually... Oh, actually, Brock's gonna explain it right now. Let me kill him. But it would have been... Let me just say this. It would have been bad news if he got that off and hit me with it. Mankey would have fainted. So, it looked really easy, but only because I came prepared. Imagine the people who come and fight Brock without, you know, with just Pikachu. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. That's an official Pokemon League badge. Its bearer's Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used anytime. So we got 1,000 bucks for beating him. Wait, take this with you. A TM contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon. A TM is good only once, so use it. So when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. TM34 contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle and then pay it back double. So yeah, since I would have been hitting him with super effective moves, if for some reason I miss that second attack, which I very easily could have, he would have dealt massive damage to Mankey, and I pretty much would have been dead in the water because Pikachu could not have done anything. There are all kinds of trainers in the world. Some raise Pokemon for fights, some see them as pets. I'm in training to become a Pokemon breeder. If you take your Pokemon training seriously, go visit the gym in Cerulean and test your abilities. And then also if we come over here to talk to Gym Guy over here, just as I thought, your Pokemon champ material. And then we also get our names on the statues here. I guess Gilbert and I are the only two people that have beaten this gym. I don't know anybody else that does it, but this guy that we talked to, the guide, I like to call him Gym Guy, like Jimgai, like, I don't know, I think it's clever. Then again, I'm also kind of silly, so maybe it's not that clever. But it doesn't feel very victorious, but we did. We got the Boulder Badge, and so I'd say we did a lot this episode, and things are pretty successful. In the next part, we're going to be moving on from Pewter City. Or maybe, oh no, I still wanted to go back and catch some Pokemon. I don't know, you know, maybe we'll try to do both. We'll see what happens. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this part. And in the next episode, yeah, we'll figure out what to do. I can't wait. Thank you guys for watching. and I'll see you next time. Poo poo poo! So that's a Jigglypuff right there, and actually ended up putting Pikachu to sleep, so you know what, we'll actually talk kind of quiet. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.